I created a free indicator, and it's amazing. The other day I posted in my Discord a little message to my fellow comrades. I just got done watching Elf, you know, the Christmas movie with Will Ferrell.
I'm singing! I'm in a store and I'm singing!
And to be honest, it kind of got me in the Christmas spirit. So I decided I was gonna do something I've never done before. Something so magical, something so festive, something so jolly. Become Santa. The holidays are here and I wanted to do something nice for you guys. So I decided why not give you a little present. I said I was gonna create an indicator, but not just any indicator, a free indicator.
It's free real estate.
Now, this isn't your ordinary indicator. It's not tracking volume, it's not tracking momentum, it's not doing any of those things. This indicator uses price action. Yeah, it uses price action. Now, you might be thinking,
how the hell do you make an indicator that is price action based?
well, little Johnny, that's a very good question. I coded an indicator to look for a specific pattern in the market that I found extremely successful. This pattern is constantly being generated throughout the market, and I found it works pretty damn good if you use it correctly. Almost every single great market move has started with this exact formation. In fact, I can guarantee you have traded this formation without even realizing it. And the best thing is, it can be used on any time frame and every single type of market, whether it's stocks, forex, or crypto. It all generates this pattern. Alright, I'm already giving away too much. Let's see what the special indicator does. Alright, where do we start? Wait, what's that? You guys see that? Let me zoom in a bit. I still can't see it. Let's zoom in a little bit more. Is that Steve Harvey as a bird?
It's Trading Lab, I'm a bird.
Okay, may I ask why you are a bird?
I'm trying to fly around to spread a specific message.
A specific message? What kind of message is that?
Hanko Trade. Have you heard of them? They have the lowest fees on the market.
Hanker Trade. I have heard of them. Guys, if you're not using Hanker Trade as your forex broker, what are you doing? They have some of the lowest fees on the market. Actually, for some trades, it can go as low as 0 pips. It can't really get much lower than that, right, Steve Harvey?
That is so goddamn low. Trading Lab. Where can I find this website?
See, these fees are so low, even the bird version of Steve Harvey wants to sign up. You can sign up using the link in my description. It takes about 10 seconds. If you're using a different forex broker, you're really missing out. Plus, if you use the link in my description, it helps me out. So yeah, thank you. Okay, back to the strategy. First, you have to download said indicator. Go to the link in my description and it'll take you to my website. Just type in your email, that's it. That's all you have to do. You will then receive an email with the indicator file. Now, I'm gonna explain this in the simplest way possible. Then we'll go over some live examples in the real market and get a little more advanced. Then after that, I'll give a secret trick you can do to make this strategy so much more successful. Like I was saying before, this indicator looks for a specific formation in the market. I'm calling this formation the ABC pattern. Now, it's very simple. You're gonna have a downtrend like this. The end of this downtrend is point A. Afterwards, you're gonna have a trend that starts moving upwards. This creates the second point, which is what we will call B. For a bullish trend, A will always be the lowest point. Remember that. What happens next is a pullback, something like this, that creates the final point, C. Something you should know though, if we were looking for a long, C must always be above A. If C goes below A, the formation is not good anymore and we look somewhere else. So now that we have a successful formation, what do we do next? Well, as you can see, we have a new short-term high, the level point B made. Price will start to move upwards towards this high. Once it breaks this level, this is where we would enter a long trade. Once we have, the price will gain momentum and continue to move upwards. It's the same thing with short trades. You'll have an uptrend, stops, goes lower, creating a swing low. It'll then go back up. Remember, it cannot go higher than point A. Then it'll break this low and continue to fall. So that's the formation in very simple terms. Very simple, I know. But like I said, there are some tactics you can combine with this formation to make it perform amazing. And luckily for you, we're gonna go over those those tactics in this video. Alright, let's look at some live trades. For our first trade, we're going to look for a long trade. Here you can see the start of an uptrend after a downtrend. Now, the cool thing about this indicator is that it'll automatically draw all the lines and points for you, so you don't really even need to think about it. It'll also label if it's a long or short setup, which we'll get to in a second. So here we have point A and point B made. Price does a pullback and creates point C. As you can see at this recent swing high, the indicator has started to make a dotted line. This is the line price has to break in order for us to enter a long trade. So let's see what happens. Price comes and crosses it. You can also see that a green diamond was made. This means you're good to enter, and since it's green, that means it's a long trade. So we enter at the break of this line. I like to set my stop loss below point C and set a 1-to-2 risk to reward ratio for my take profit. So now that we have our take profit and stop loss made, let's see what happens. Price goes down a little bit more after crossing the line, then skyrockets up, easily hitting our take profit. It's really that simple. The indicator does all the work for you, so you really just have to follow it. Okay, let's go over a short trade now, and then we'll go over a simple trick you can do to add to this strategy to make it perform a lot better. Here's a short example. Price does a huge downtrend, creating point A and B. Price then comes back up, creating the final point C. Same thing here, the indicator created the dotted line price has to cross for us to enter a short. Once it does cross this dotted line, it'll then give us a red diamond, signaling it's time to enter a short trade. So we enter. We can set our stop loss right above point C and set our take profit at a 1-to-2 risk to reward ratio. And bada bing, bada boom, we have another easy winning trade. You could have even entered another short up here as well, as there was another signal. Okay, now it's time to go over the secret trick to make this strategy perform even better. So when using this strategy, you're obviously going to run into some formations where the pattern is made, but it ended up not going in your favor, making it a losing trade. To help fix this issue, we need to decipher what's a good formation and what's a bad formation. To do that, we are going to add the RSI indicator to help confirm these signals. It's very simple. So this dotted line on the RSI is marked at the 50 level. In order for us to count a formation as a good enough formation to enter, is we need point B on the RSI to be above the 50 level for long trades. If point B on the RSI is not above the 50 level, we do not enter that formation. If point B is above the 50 level, the next thing we need to look for is point C. On the RSI, point C needs to be above point A. If point C is not above point A on the RSI, we do not enter the trade. This will significantly increase the win rate of this strategy and will help filter out bad signals. Let's see an example. So here we have our formation. It gave us a green diamond, which signals we should enter into a long trade. But if we look at our RSI, it's saying a different story. As you can see, if we look at our point B on our RSI, it was made below the 50 level. So this does not pass our filter, which we were talking about before. So we do not enter this trade. And good thing we didn't, because it would have been a losing trade. So we really dodged a bullet there. Here's another example. We have our formation and a green diamond telling us to enter a long trade. We check our RSI, point B is above the 50 line, then point C is above point A. So we are good there. So this would be a good signal to enter. We set our stop loss right below point C, set our take profit to 1-to-2, and look what happens, easy profit. One final trick that works really great with this strategy, if you're taking a long trade, it is optimal if point A is at a strong support on a higher time frame like the 1 hour or daily. So you would go on the 1 hour or daily time frame and then see where price got supported a lot and mark down those levels. So for example, if price does the ABC setup but point A is bouncing off that strong support, it raises the win percentage of the formation by a ton. So there you go, that's the indicator. I really wanted to create something special for you guys for the holidays, because I really can't thank you guys enough for supporting me and watching my videos. Because of you, I have the best job in the world, being able to create indicators and videos to help you guys. And I absolutely love doing it, so thank you, seriously. I get messages and DMs all the time saying how much I help you guys, and just that in itself is truly inspiring to keep me going. I recently took a poll on YouTube if 2022 was a good year year for you guys. Over 20,000 people answered, and around half of them said it wasn't. So I just want to say, don't sweat it. Keep your head down and keep pushing, and always try to learn and improve as a trader. One of the quotes I personally live by is, get knocked down, get back up, keep moving forward, and then repeat. As long as you keep doing that, you will succeed eventually. You can never fail if you always get back up. I'll leave a link to the indicator in the description. It's completely free as a present to you guys, and I hope every single one of you has a happy holidays, and hopefully this is the start to a great new year. I'll see you guys next time.